Fear is the enemy.
Bag City Music Box.
Whatever it is that you're going for, man, go hard. Hold on, never give up. You gotta have that mentality, man. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. And that's word to my mom, word to my pops, word to my little bro. They said make your mistakes, but don't make excuses on why you can't live and learn. On a couple occasions I damn near went broke. I'm chasing this music thing, and I ran out of hope. I threw in the towel, said fuck the hole in the street. I kept on writing and touring. I picked up a job cause I knew it was important. The money I made, I would stash it away just to fund my recordings. And I didn't wanna stop cause I didn't know how. I would lay in my room by myself late at night and I finally figured it out. I just wanna be the best version of me, make all the music that I wanna make. I don't care what nobody gon' say. You miss all of the shots you don't take. And the answer is no, if you don't ask. If it gets hard, this too shall pass. God is my witness and he got the plan. He got the plan. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. Yeah. Remember, man, you only in competition with yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Pleasure and pain. R.I.P. the greatest. 0824.
All right, now we go here. Check 1 2, check 1 2. What's going down, y'all? It's your buddy DH. We are in the building. It's another version of Circle Talk, and I have here beautiful Elisha Michelle.
Yes, thank you so much.
Elisha Michelle, thank you so much for showing up.
Yes, I'm glad we can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, first off, just want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, iShotya.com, Icon ENT. We want to make a huge shout out to the Chayah movement and the Chayah fashion. And last but not least, Intentions Juice and Smoothies Bar. We want to thank you guys for continuing to support us here at Circle Talk. So this isn't about us, though. This is going to be about you, madam. And I know that you have a busy schedule this evening.
I do.
But I do appreciate you for making it over to the house. Absolutely. To get into it.
Absolutely. I don't miss it.
Yeah, so tell me about what's going down tonight. Let's start here. What's going down? Why are you looking all fly tonight? What's going down?
Well, it is Friday after next holiday party. Myself and Monica Neve, we are hosting it. We have some guests. We have some special guests coming. We have TZ206. We have Pershing Mees. It's like, Friday after next. Yeah. Craig and Day Day, they have the rent party. Yeah. Pinky's there. Magic Mike is there. Or what is his name? Is it Magic Mike? Mike the Pimp? Whatever. So, Moet was there. Cinnamon was there. We're going to have ourselves a time. We got some dancers come in. We got food. It's just a vibe. So I am ready. This is the last big party that I will be throwing this year. Yeah. No, this is the last party period because I think the next one we're doing is in January. So yeah, that's it.
So what about tomorrow?
I do have the hosting, but I'm not throwing.
Oh, you're hosting tomorrow.
I'm just hosting
gotcha.
At the Night Owl. Me and Monica Neve will be hosting at the Night Owl. We're gonna have ourselves a time.
Absolutely, absolutely. But really quick, let's give a huge shout out to PJ. He's the one that peeped me to what you've been doing.
And I
And
appreciate him
and
so
so
much.
for me, I did my work. I went in and dug through your pics and your vids, and I found out you've been working hard this year.
I have, yes.
Like you was with Devontae Parsons, you was with Crazy,
Yeah.
you was with who else? You was with somebody else that I know. You've been working though. That's all I know. You've been working hard.
Yes.
So where did this drive to get into the business the way you've been working it? Where did it all come from? Like,
I've just been given some opportunities.
yeah.
I have always kind of been like throwing parties and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of been more for like my birthday,
Yeah.
A party here and there. This is usually my busy season.
Mm-hmm.
I start in May, and then I do something in the summer, and then I do something in the winter. And I just kind of like kept going. And I got the opportunity to use the McKinley Art Lounge to throw events once a month. Shout out to Artistic, just even trusting me to even like partner with him in this. And we just been full force ever since.
Absolutely.
It's been crazy. I haven't got a lot of sleep,
Yeah.
but it's been all worth it.
That's cool.
It's been fun.
That's cool. So the thing that really got me, wanting to be a part of this was I totally spaced, but you were talking with Bo Blass.
Okay.
And shout out to Bo.
Shout out to
He's
Bo.
been on Circle Talk as well. That's my guy. But he said that you are one of the best party planners of the year,
And
hands down.
it's like, that's amazing.
How did that feel? Like, for real.
It's a funny story with how I even ended up on that live on Instagram. He was on live. I'm cooking dinner at home. I'm recovering from a weekend where I just got to do just fun stuff. It was no work, just what I wanted to do for my weekend. But I was like still turned up.
Yeah.
And so I'm at home looking like a crazy person. I'm looking like I ain't got no sleep. And I just, to show love, I logged on to his live.
Mm-hmm.
We have some things in the works for the next year.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about that. And I accidentally clicked the join button, and he was looking for someone to join this live. So he's like, don't worry, I'm not going to do no crazy stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't think that. I just look real crazy right now. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just said, add me. And so he had some questions to ask, but he gave me my flowers in the meantime. He allowed me to introduce myself to his fan base on his page. And I just thought that was really dope.
Yeah, it was.
It is like, it's kind of overwhelming to be given, like, to have so much love from the industry right now in our area. The promotion game is kind of like the club scene. The promotion game is like male dominated.
Yes.
And so here little old me comes.
Right.
And I have just been getting showered with love, and I just appreciate it. I'm like I'm collaborating with pretty much everybody.
Yes.
Like, if I didn't do it this year, it's happening next year. So I'm just like, I'm just smitten.
Yeah. And for me, I thought that was pretty amazing because I know Bo's at every party. He's partied with all the party planners all over the place. And for him to say that, I was like, okay.
Bo hasn't been to one of my parties yet.
Uh-oh.
He's in trouble. He needs to make an appearance sooner than later. I think he's waiting for me to come to one of his, and then it's like, I get it. So it's cool. We're going to make it happen. We're going to get Bo in the building.
Hey, so you're not only a party planner, though. You do a lot of different things.
I am.
And so tell them about the people that may not know. Tell them about the podcast, because you got your own podcast and you have my boy Devontae Parsons on there too. And I had to peep that as well. So talk about that a little bit.
So Legendary Dope Show is my podcast. Yeah. I've been doing Legendary Dope Show since 2020. That's my baby. I love podcasting. I think it's so fun. I have like a pretty good following through all my social medias, like Facebook, Instagram. I probably have like 100,000 something followers. Nice. Just because I'm like myself. I don't want to say that I just don't have a filter, because I do, but I just kind of like, I just be popping my shit, you know, but I like to like have debates, and I like to be educated about stuff. And I feel like social media is like the perfect place for that, because it's like you get so much information at one time. So Legendary Dope Show started with me wanting to highlight all of my friends that are just dope. Like, I know, like, I listen to local music. I go and get my nails done locally. I shop with my friends. Like, so I just wanted a place where I can interview them like they're famous. Like, I want to be able to give them their flowers. I want them to feel important. And so that's how it kind of started off. And then it turned into like talking about topics that were like hot topics on like social media, Facebook. I have discussed everything from rape to colorism to dating to self-sabotage. I have interviewed like Shoulders to Loke. I've interviewed Devontae Parsons. I've interviewed so many people, and I'm just thankful because they just gave me a chance, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, so I love Legendary Dope Show. It's kind of been on the back burner a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I am going full force 2024.
Yeah, but that's like what you were saying earlier this morning when you had posted you be into a lot of different things, and unfortunately some things get put to the back burner for a minute. But that just means you hustle. You love your hustle.
And yeah, shout out my team because they are just being so patient with me. They support everything that I do. I'm like, so Frankie Hustle is my manager, and then El Rock is my executive producer and my co-host. So I just want to shout them out because when I go to Frankie, I always have this big spiel of why I can't do Legendary Dope Show, and he's just like, just do what you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, we'll scrap that. He just lets me be my creative, crazy self, and I just love being part of LX3. So shout out to them.
LX3, shout out to you. So really quick before we continue moving forward on this, I don't know you very well. Let's say I'm going to have a 16 birthday party for my daughter. I need somebody to plan it out, put it together. Why should I choose you to come in and put this party together for my daughter?
Okay,
July 7th. Keep it open.
Okay. I think that out of all of my friends, no matter like growing up, I was always the organized one. I'm always the one that's going to plan the girls' trip. I'm always the one that's going to plan the party. Yeah. It just kind of started with me throwing parties for my friends and throwing parties. I'm like the organized person. Okay. And so party planning, I can do it in my sleep. It's like literally, it's no sweat to me. And I just want to always create a vibe. And that's my main goal, to create a vibe and create a memory. Absolutely. So I would do anything to make sure that I make that special day for anybody, just like one that they'll never forget. Okay. That's a good answer. Good answer.
So let's talk about 2023 as a whole. How has it been? The highs, lows? What do you think when you evaluate the year that was 2023? How was it for Elisha Michelle?
It was the most beautiful, most ugly, most crazy, most stressful, but I'm like, I don't want to cuss on here, but listen, it's been a lot.
We've grown. It's all good.
2023 has been a roller coaster of emotions, of just like personal life and business, and just trying to make it all work. But if I had to change anything, I would not change one thing because I'm here right now. Yeah. And I'm happy with how everything has turned out.
Well, that's beautiful. So what can everyone expect moving into 24 then?
I'm just going to keep pushing. I want to start, I throw the parties. Yeah. The entrepreneur. Yeah. So I want to balance everything. I want to be able to make sure that I'm putting my all into everything, bits and pieces. I think I'm going to have to start hiring staff. I'm going to have to take it more seriously because I can't do it all. I think I can, but I need help. Yeah. So yeah, just more of me, more parties, more vibes, more memories, all of that. More money.
Hey, money's always a good thing, y'all. Always a good thing. So let's talk about something really serious real quick because every time I do an interview, I always want to talk about the importance of mental health. How important is mental health to you?
Mental health is everything to me. I think that it is something that we don't talk about enough in our community. I think that it's something that people just kind of brush off. I go to a therapist. I have to, or else I will be nuts. Yeah. So I think that mental health is you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you can't take care of anyone else if you can't take care of yourself first. I make sure that I get my self-care in. I have so many different dynamics to where it's you want to put out so much to the world, but you have to make sure that internally that you're okay. Yeah. So mental health is a very big thing. Talking to people, having a support system. Yes. Even if it's just writing your thoughts down, just be able to get it out, be able to reflect, and just be able to just understand. And if anybody's this is right now, this is a time where mental health is for everybody. Life is just lifing.
Yes.
Like for real. It's a bad time right now, you know?
Right.
So I just want everyone to know, like, you're special and you're valued, and we would miss you if you weren't here.
Facts.
And yeah, just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. It could be an uphill battle, and that hill could be long as hell, man. But it can't last forever. So yeah, mental health is very important to me.
All right. So we come to the portion of our show where I talk about pictures. I was going through a bunch of your pictures, right? And so this is called Picture Talk, y'all. So I'm going to show her 3 pictures, and she's going to tell me a little bit about this picture. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first pick. What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys like, share, follow her, follow me. Let's go. Love each other. We support each other right now. So first pick. No, you're good. You're good. The first one's good.
Okay.
I mean,
He's like,
the first one is good.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the pic.
Yes.
I'm going to show it to the people so you guys can see what's going down. I got to go up here with it. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Okay, what's this pic out? So they can see it
this
too.
This is a flyer for tonight's party, the Friday after next party.
Yep.
And it has the most beautiful lady.
Who is that?
TZ206 with her thick ass. Okay.
TZ206. Shout out to you.
She's about to be in the building. That's that was a networking strategy by Monica. I have never met TZ206, but I'm very excited. I love her content on her IG page.
Yeah.
And I hope she's ready for a legendary dope party because we turned up.
Hey, yeah, shout out to her. Hey, hello, TZ. I like your boy. No, I'm just kidding.
I told him behind the scenes that I was gonna try to touch her butt, but I think she got a husband, so I was like, maybe graze past it like niggas do. Like, oh my bad. Oh my bad.
All right, so this second picture, I'm gonna show it to you. Then you just tell me about this one.
Oh, that's my little Steve.
There it is, right there. See that?
So that is my daughter.
Let's talk about it.
When you think about Elisha Michelle, you have to think about I am a mother first. Like, God, man, like my daughter, her name is River Rose. She's like snow on Christmas morning, man, like every day. And I just am like so happy to be her mom. She's so amazing. She's a happy baby. She's just like growing up. And I'm like, wow, I don't believe that I'm like responsible for this little human. I just never, I was like, God, you sure? Yes. But it's beautiful to like be a mom and just like experience it. And we took those Christmas pictures last year. We're taking our Christmas pictures on Sunday. We have our fits together. Go. That is my baby. I love her. That's her.
All right. So that was easy. All right. So this last one, this one is somebody you probably know really, really well. So,
oh my God.
So you guys can see.
And I promise I'm not gonna mess up my makeup because she wouldn't want me to mess up my makeup right now. But this is my friend. This is Mary Rose, and oh God, man, I love her so much. And she passed away recently, and she was just one of the sweetest people. Like, she didn't bother nobody. She was just all about like her family and just very loyal and just very sweet. She always like supported everything that I did. And she just like got the shitty end of the stick in life, man. Like, she ended up needing a kidney and her health was just really bad. And, it just hurts me because I feel bad because I didn't get to see her. I got a little scared. So her health took a turn for the worse. And then I was looking for her. And I was like, I can't find her anywhere. I don't know who I'm looking. She doesn't tag people on her page. I'm trying to find sisters, anybody, something. And so I finally just went to Facebook. Like, I'm looking for my friend. I'm like, it had been like 6 months. I hadn't seen her post anything. I finally got a hold of her sister. And, she was like, her health took a turn for the worse. And I hesitated a little bit because I didn't want to see her like that, man. And I just like all my friends, we just feel like this is the first time I've ever felt guilt with grief. But I know that she would not want me to be sad. I know she would be like, it's okay. Like, I understand, so I'm going to dedicate this night to Mary Rose and just everything. Like, I just love that girl. She was just so sweet, like just too good for this earth. And no more pain, sweetheart. No more pain.
Shout out to Mary Rose, you guys.
That was tough. She wouldn't want me to cry, so I'm not going to.
So you did great,
Thank
by
you.
the way. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I give you a 9.5 for that. You almost cracked, but you did
I
it.
almost
You did it. You did it.
I almost did.
So at the end of this, I always ask everybody, my last question. This isn't it, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. When you leave this earth, what do you want people to remember about you?
I want people to remember me as someone who just wanted everyone to have like a good time. I want people to remember me as being like ambitious
Hmm.
and somebody who just like never gave up. Like I know that people look at me and think of me as like this really, really strong person,
Hmm.
but I battled all the same shit that other people do,
Yeah.
postpartum and depression and like shit with personal life. Like I go through all of that. Some days I gotta wake up, I cry in the shower, I cry real hard in the car before I get up and go to work. Like,
Yeah.
but the main thing that I know that I do is I do not give up. Like there's gotta be a way, there's gotta be a loophole. I'm gonna find it, even when there just doesn't seem like it's there. So I want
Mhm.
people to remember me as like I'm that bitch that didn't give up. Okay. I did not let the fight do me.
Absolutely.
I'm never gonna give up.
That's
So
how you do
that's
it.
how I want people to remember me.
That's how you do it right there. So, real quick, this is sidebar. How was it working with Chris Crazy?
I love Chris Crazy. He's like Chris Crazy, like whenever you're with him, you know that you're gonna laugh all the time.
Yeah.
You know that you're probably gonna get a little bit high. If you don't smoke, you're definitely gonna get a contact. Literally, Chris Crazy is like a living legend
Yes.
in our town. So
Yeah.
like I went to like his podcast and I sat in the audience
Mhm.
and I didn't get a chance to like formally introduce myself. Like I always just feel like everybody knows who I am.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have never like formally introduced myself to him. And I
Right.
had to leave early, so I didn't get to it. I wanted like, hey, let me on your podcast. And then I finally like got a chance to like just reach out to him. I think it's like I had messaged him and it went to the filtered messages because he wasn't following me.
Yeah, yeah.
And but then he heard about one of my parties and then he was trying to see if he could get up in there. And then he was like, yeah, you can be on the podcast. And I feel like I just like won a trophy. And
Yeah.
I had a blast. And he's been working with the McKinley Art Lounge. So we've been rubbing elbows. He should be there tonight, just with vibes. And yeah, I just adore Chris Crazy. Like no Chris Crazy slander could ever be tolerated.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Crazy. Fun fact: I interviewed him last Friday
Okay.
at the lounge.
He's fun. Man.
So shout out to my guy.
And he's all about networking with everyone.
Absolutely.
So I just appreciate him for even letting me be on the show and all of that.
Absolutely. Real quick, anybody that has any questions for her, please go ahead and drop them. Shout out to everybody that's still viewing. We still going live. I had a question that I wanted to ask you, and now I'm like drawing a blank.
It happens. It happens. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh yeah, send it.
Okay. What made you want to start podcasting?
I did a few interviews. I started a nonprofit called The Circle, and I was basically out in the community working with people, feeding the homeless, and just like you, just bumping elbows with everybody, trying to see where I can be a part of the movement. And I got interviewed by Chantel Jackson first. Shout out to Chantel Jackson.
Yes, love her.
And then I got interviewed by a guy named Chuck Marlowe.
Okay.
And Chuck, we talked about Chuck yesterday. He passed away probably a year ago, but he brought me on his podcast, and I had such a blast being a part of what he was doing that I just had this light go off inside of me, and I was like, I want to interview people.
Yeah,
there's
fun,
so many
right?
amazing people in this world that we see on these screens all day, every day. But for me, I always wanted to know the backstories.
Yeah.
Of why they chose this route.
Yeah.
What was it? Because there's always something that leads people to get into whatever it is they decide to get into. And so my podcast has always been about good people doing great things in the community and the stories behind them. That's the words, that's what I say every single time I go live, because that's important to me, and anytime I give an opportunity to tell my story, it's the same thing, why I'm here, because my backstory was kind of it was a lot. Yeah. But I mean, that's a whole nother talk. But
I'll have to have you on.
Yeah. But I'm grateful and I'm blessed, and I'm just enjoying the journey as far as meeting new people like yourself and bringing in some old faces like, Chris and Rocky Sandoval. I've known them guys for years and years and years, but they're all amazing people, including yourself, doing amazing things in the community. And I'm just thankful that you came in and spent some time with me. I know that you got things you got to do, but yo, if you guys ain't got no questions, we gonna party a little bit. I want to see your turn up. So let me see if we missed any questions. Really quick, we're just gonna go scroll through really, really quick. Shout out to everybody on Insta. Shout out to everybody on Facebook and YouTube. Love your lives. Keep on showing love in the community. I came to the Halloween Bo said he came to the Halloween function.
Was he?
Don't do me like this, sis. He said he came to the Halloween function.
He didn't even say hi.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How you gonna show up at the Halloween function?
Say hi to the host.
And not even say hi. Shout out to my girl Rebecca. She said you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. Clear over there in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow, okay,
yeah, shout out. That's what we do. We try to hit everybody across the world, y'all. That's what it's all about, A shout out to my town. Where's the party? My sister said, "Where's the party at?"
The party is in Tacoma at the McKinley Art Lounge. Pull up.
Hey, do I have the Addy right here? Is the address? Let me see if the address is on the flyer. Do you guys have the address on the flyer?
On the flyer. It's 6323 East McKinley, Tacoma, Washington.
Sheesh. She don't even need the flyer. She got it right there. Let's go. She ready. She ready. I hope you guys is ready.
I'm excited.
Spin it one more time for those that want to come out and party with us tonight. The Addy.
6323 East McKinley.
You said it so fast. She got that thing written.
You have to.
Remember.
I gotta type it. I gotta send it.
Okay, so let's talk about what is your plan? What is something that you truly want to do for 2024? What is something that you're anticipating getting into? Something that people can look forward to, that you're excited to bring to the world in 2024? Let's go.
Something that I'm excited
I mean,
about.
if you don't want to spill all the beans, you don't have to, but give them a little taste.
Well, just for me, it's staying consistent.
Yeah.
I feel like in the marathon, you got to pace yourself.
Yeah.
And so I'm staying consistent, but really, I want to be like that woman that can balance it all.
Yeah.
I want to be that woman that's like got the great family life, that's got the career. I want my businesses and my brand to like grow tremendously. I want to be able to hire people. I want to inspire people. I want to be able to like bring people who like want to do this type of stuff and bring them under my wing and show them what I know, because a lot of the stuff that I had to learn is like, oh man, I didn't lots of trial and error because I had no one to help me.
Right.
So I just want to be able to be that, and I want to do more for the community. I have some great ideas for 2024. I want to do a daddy-daughter dance.
That's awesome.
I want to do stuff with the youth. I feel like Pierce County is lacking that.
Yeah.
And we talked about that a little bit on Legendary Dope Show with Devontae. Like he works mainly in King County. They have a lot more resources than us.
Right.
So, we have a lot of people, even people that I know that are working with the kids, they're coaching basketball and football. And I want to do something like music related.
Yeah,
I want to get kids that like they have a passion for music, or they have a passion for podcasting or content creation, and link them with mentors that got hundreds of thousands of followers. Show these kids what you know so you can help them.
Absolutely.
So that's some stuff. The other stuff we can't talk about.
Yeah, there's a lot of amazing artists in this town too.
Absolutely.
That definitely, you guys hear the vibe. You guys should probably link up with her, at least have a conversation and at least see if we can put something together for the kids, musically.
Yep.
I mean, I met with Rocky last night. We had an interview, so I mean, that's another person. Obviously, Daz, and there's plenty of other people out there that I know watch this show that know the vibes. Let's continue to lift these youth up and do what's best for our community. Absolutely.
Yes, the kids are the future.
Yeah, the kids are definitely the future. I mean, I got a few of them.
They are beautiful.
I got a few. I got a few. But for real though, it's been a great conversation. Thank you guys so much for viewing. Hey, we ain't got any questions, but I do appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
I'm super
absolutely.
excited. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yes, for sure. We are going to let her get to the party so she can get everything ready to go. Thank you guys so much for coming and being a part of Circle Talk for the day. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. I'll be with Nikki Stevenson. She's a singer-songwriter, and she's got an amazing story about, grit and hardships of, losing a family member and rising above it all. So tune in tomorrow, Circle Talk, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Nikki Stevenson. So we're going to get up out of here. Y'all take care. See y'all later. Peace. And